Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes, my name is Sopa Chin Jordan, and live here in Georgia about 11 years. Originally, I'm from Florida. Before Florida, from Cambodia, originally. But anyway, I'm happy to be here with grandkids and the kid and all that. And I'm working right now as nail technician, and so I work for myself right now. So, and church and life is very good. I'm enjoying here. So.
That's good. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Well, my name is Sambo Lee, 41 years old. I came to the United States when I was 5. I am a part-time chef and a full-time billboard climber, sign hanger. It's a good job. I like the exercise and the excitement, and well, the job I love to cook because I love to eat.
Can you tell me any story about what your life was before the Khmer Rouge?
Well, before Khmer Rouge, my life and live a normal life like everybody, not rich, not very poor. And I go to schools and learning, and then I quit school for when I was 7th grade because family get broke down and poor, so I had to make a living, help my parents sell stuff and farming and all that. So it was good to me because, you know, you happy, you know, I live in a small village, so I'm enjoying and before communist.
Can you tell me about how your life changed when the Khmer Rouge started?
It would change like night and day, because that time I was married and in 1975, and I was pregnant. My oldest son's 5 months old, and when the communists come and they had to take us, I live in a normal nice, it's a nice house. They had to tell us to move away, just pack our bag. Don't have to take everything in the house, you go with them. So they pushed us to live in the jungle, build our own shack, whatever we can build to live under our head to cover the rains and all that. So it was horrible, and change that without notice, you don't prepare, you know. It's just 3 days, everybody had to get out of town in 3 days. And a lot of people die because they don't want to get out the house, so the communist soldier come and shoot you, you just die in the house. So it's very hard to describe and short. We just follow the crowd, just go to save our life. So, but we been survive, we bring what we can, and we eat animal or something that we found on the grass, on the wood, whatever we can eat. We just survive ourselves there for a couple months before the season come. We grow some stuff, and so it's very hard for that time because a lot of people didn't know how to make their life to be survived. They die without food. So I know about the farming and all that. So me and my family and we survived on that time.
So what made you decide to come to the United States?
I was listening to the UN news and war radio, and they, you know, talk about United States and how they living. So my country was have war, and I trying to decide to bring my 3 kids over here to have a better life, and so we take the chance, risk our life to bring the kid over here across the borders of between Cambodia to Thailand. So for my kid have better life.
At one point throughout your journey from the start of the Khmer Rouge to when you arrived in America, did you feel at your lowest?
My lowest point in 1978, it was no food to eat for months and months. And I almost give up because that time I was have my child. My first child was about a year, and I had no food to eat a month. Only we eat is leaf and drinks and orange. We found, something. It was my son was crying and no food, and I was about to jump in the river, running river, and I say, I don't want to live like this, so. And I don't have parents close to me, it's only me and my husband, and my husband no food eat and he go crazy. And I think because he's violent at that time, and every time we cry hungry and he about to beat us up. So I was decided to jump in the river with my son to get all of it done, so. And when I was looking, the running river is a big river in my country. They call Battambang River, and water run and falls. I was looking and talk about, and then the next thing I look at my son. I say, "This is son." I look at him. He was smile and bright to me, and I think, I cannot do this because you don't know nothing about it, So I back up and walk to home, and that's thing about over. I say, I gotta live for you, no matter what. If I die first, you will somehow, but I don't want to do this together. So I gotta make my way to living, for. And then at night he sleep, I go to find the food. And then midnight, because the soldier, you cannot steal, you cannot do anything. You only stay in one place. So if you steal the corn, they get caught, you get killed. So I don't care that time. I just go to steal a sweet potato and dig my hand and come and feed my son and eyes. And so that's a hard time I have in my life. I never forget it.
What things do you remember from your life in Cambodia?
Let's see. What I remember is I remember having a yellow shirt that I wore all the time. I remember that. And I also remember eating, finding whatever I can to eat. I was stealing to eat. I was going to all the ladies and giving them a big smile so they give me food because I was so cute. And I remember eating a root that I wasn't supposed to. It was poisonous, and I got swallowed up real bad. And I don't remember anything after that. And I remember the ocean, playing in the water. I also remember, I don't know if it's in my head or some kind of memory, but I remember explosions, gunfire. I remember sitting with my grandfather, looking into the lake or the river, and being scared. I remember being scared a lot.
So when you came over from Cambodia, what did you find weird or shocking about American culture?
I don't know much about shock American culture because I don't know about the culture, but it was shocked me because I was from where I never have the water faucet before, and we used to drink water by cup or whatever from the pond. Come here, I don't know which way to turn. It was shock, and then I see elevators or escalators, and it's kind of, I never had that before. Everything is not in one thing, everything is shocked me, soon I get off from the airplane. Because I'm like, what am I doing here, what I'm gonna, it was happy, exciting, and kind of scary, so.
When you arrived in America, what was one of the first things that shocked you about American culture?
Well, the bathroom shocked me. I always peed outside, in the trees, in the grass. what shocked me was I had to pee in the bathroom. I didn't want to. I still peed outside for a long time until I was made to pee inside. That was very shocking, very scary to see a toilet flush. I remember thinking it's gonna flush me down the toilet. So that was very scary. And then I couldn't steal no more. I didn't understand why. I found food. There was a little convenience store right down the street. I found food. I used to steal from there all the time. And I didn't understand why I couldn't do it anymore. I think that was very shocking to me. And then having food there. And I didn't realize it was just a habit of going to get food. I didn't realize that, they donate food and I had food at the house. Yeah, it was pretty scary.
When you came over to the United States, did you have any troubles or struggles when you got over here?
I don't have any trouble because I'm happy what I have, and when we come, I only have 20 baht in Thailand money. I don't have any dollar, and 20 baht is equal to 50 cents here. And I think about that, but anyway, I don't have any struggle or anything because I enjoy to be here, and people at church that sponsor me, they provide me 3 months of food and rent, and we move on from there to working hard for families. So I'm happy what I have. That's why I don't have any trouble.
What parts of Cambodian culture do you still use today?
Okay, I still use be with the community, with all amount of the Cambodians that live here. We get together once a year for New Year's and for the Cambodian New Year. And I still cooking for Cambodian food, and I still teaching my kid about Cambodian cultures, and we trying to combine both culture, the American culture and Cambodian culture together.
How much of your culture from Cambodia do you think survived here?
I don't think very much, because as a Cambodian, there's very few families around. So, and the only person I ever get to speak Cambodian to is my siblings and my mom. So, I lost a lot of it. It takes me a long time when I speak to someone that really knows Cambodian truly. I have a hard time understanding them. And if I watch a Cambodian movie, it takes me a little bit to decipher what they're talking about. And then when I speak it, I only speak it half the time. So I kind of lost a lot of it. I guess the only thing that I carried over was my food. Thanks to my mom and my grandmother and me wanting to learn how to cook all that. I think that's about the only thing that in my household that I carry is just the food. We hardly celebrate the New Year, and I have pictures and stuff around the house of the temples, but nothing other than that carries over for me. I grew up here when I was very, very young, so this is home to me. So I'm an American with Cambodian descent, basically.
Okay, can you tell me what the best part about being in the United States is?
The best part in the United States is I don't worry about food or shelter, because I know God brought me here in the United States, and I have my kid go to schools and have a better life, and I have food enough to eat, and I don't mind to working hard for take care of my family. So this is the best part, to be happy and here in the United States.